Karina walks directly enters the donut shop, along with a ruly civilian who was awaiting her donut. She receives her donut, and after babbling underneath her breath, she exits the donut shop as a result of Karina Silver running into her. The the African American female turned around and said, "Excuse you." Karina walked up to the black female. "What you gonna do about it?" Uh, the female turned around and exited the donut shop. Karina turns around and swallows her hair to the right as Steve Hart enters behind her. And Karina turns around and stares at Steve Hart. "You're a sight for sore eyes." Steve Hart says, "You too. How about that one Kabbalah in coins?" Puts a handful of coins on the counter next to him, and in which Linda Carter's picks up the change of coins as a result of him putting it down. Thomas Parker enters the donut shop and touches Steve Hart's shoulder. "I was about to call you. How'd you get here?" Steve responds, "Corey dropped me off. I told him I wanted to donate. He's like a block down the road, waiting for me in the parking lot." Down the block, Cord Stanley, who is sitting outside his Volvo car, flicks open a lighter and puffs a cigarette as a result of it, inhaling, then blowing the smoke out of his mouth. He puts his foot onto the Volvo truck, wearing via his iron-toed boots, in which he was wearing. The remaining of the others still inside the car. Troy Harding still inside the car, seeming delusionized and impaired revolving the situation, and turns in his seat and stares directly at the group behind him. Stares directly at Lisa and Sydney and says, "Is there a donut store around here?" Sydney Tracy responds, "Yeah, there's a donut store right down the street. It's like 3 blocks down the street." That's what Steve Harvey was going. Supposedly he was hungry and wanted to go get a donut. And it's like 7 o'clock in the morning. He does it like every morning. He goes there to get donuts and coffee. Troy turns in his seat. "Did Linda Carter work there?" Lisa Miller stops what she was doing on her phone. Troy Harlan looks ahead down the street and notices Daxton Shepard walking into the donut store, along with a construction worker whom we did not know his name, along with the horse wrangler who was previously in paralysis and shock. Troy Harding seemed confused regarding the situation, was hesitant at first, and then turned around and stared at Sydney Tracy. Sydney Tracy stares at Troy Harding. Sydney says, "What's up?" A moment of silence prevailed as Sydney realized exactly what was about to occur, along with Lisa Miller. Corey Stanley blew smoke out of his mouth from the cigarette, which was halfway done. And his eyes widened in horror as the building started to crack in front of him. The building cracked, then extended halfway to the donut store and connected to the canal of the donut store, and it was about to prepare its next move for its next victim on Death's Inevitable List.